as we talk about making a city that is more multimodal, there are still a lot of people who are resentful of anything that doesn't seem to improve things for the car, right? If not all the roads are paved and we're talking about doing all these other projects, shouldn't we really do all the car projects first? That attitude. So how do you go about, as the work that you guys are doing, how do you go about convincing people or trying to change the attitude of Angelenos that multimodal is a better thing for the city as a whole?
Well, that's a great question, and it's not easy to convince people of that. But I think one of the things that we have to do is to actually look at what the future of the automobile is, and certainly in some of the work that I've done and some of the people that I meet and talk to, there are some assumptions that the car population is just going to grow and grow and grow, and therefore we need to build more and more roads and infrastructure. And I somewhat disagree with that view of the future, and I don't want to get too far away from cycling, but it actually has an impact on that. My own prognosis is that as we get nearer and nearer to automated cars that drive themselves, they actually will stream down the infrastructure that we have much more efficiently than when they're driven by human beings, because we're not quite as quick as computers to make decisions. And therefore, in the longer term, we actually need less area of tarmac, if you like, to house the the car population, which allows more room for cycling and other forms of transit. And when I talk about this with some urban planners and traffic engineers, it comes as a surprise to them. But actually, as we investigate this, it's quite interesting. So I think there are other issues with automated vehicles which mean that car sharing becomes much easier, and having to park cars becomes less of an issue, because when a car is finished serving one journey, it can serve somebody else's needs, and that again frees up more space for using infrastructure for cyclists and pedestrians for that matter.